Statesmen Nation here with Bailey Palmer, sophomore women's bowler out of Ottumwa, Iowa. Bailey, appreciate you coming in.
Thanks.
She got a nap, so I'm very jealous of her right now. But anyway, she has picked out her 16 questions. She's ready to go in a few minutes with this. But first off, we're going to talk about bowling. You guys are having a tremendous year. Another sectionals berth. You're ready to roll into that in a few weeks down in Texas. But let's recap the year a little bit here. The regular season, which saw a very young ladies team continue to progress. Week after week. I think you guys can definitely say that. I hope that you've been feeling like you've been improving. So I guess talk about the team atmosphere this year, and how you guys are holding up to your goals and your expectations, and then talk about you personally as well. But first off, just talk about how you feel like the team's been playing this year.
We've definitely improved a lot this year because our main goal is, of course, nationals. So all we've been working on is getting better each tournament to get ready for that.
Definitely. So. Finishing up with the Hoosier last weekend. In my estimation, that's the biggest tournament of the year.
Besides sectionals. And
obviously. But for regular season, that's the biggest one. And you guys had a great second day, moved yourself up to the 17th overall. With that, helped out your seeding a little bit better for sectionals. Talk about last weekend's tournament and just how did you guys improve on the second day? Did you do anything different, or just things started clicking?
It's a different atmosphere from Monday to Tuesday, or Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, whatever
excuse me. Because it's team games on Saturday, and then Sunday we have to be a team because on Saturday you're individuals kind of to a point.
Right.
You're individuals, but you're a team.
Yeah.
But then on Sunday it's strictly teams, so the atmosphere is definitely different and better.
And you really have to. I mean, I've interviewed enough of you guys over the last couple of years to know that second day you're really relying on each other to just. I mean, you got to step up. You only get 2, I guess potentially 4 throws each game.
Yeah.
Hopefully only 2 throwing strikes, but there's extra pressure. Would you say there's extra pressure in Baker or versus individual?
I wouldn't say. I mean,
different type of pressure.
Yeah, there is because typically, if you were to miss a spare on Sunday or Saturday, the team's like, oh gosh, I have to spare or I have to strike, and it's like, no, just take your game because.
Yeah, I'm sure it's there's a lot of pressure, especially if you're the anchor where you're trying to close out a game. It's a tight one, and you're trying to get over the top, especially if you're talking bracket play, so to speak, in that respect too. Individually, you've led the team as a freshman, now as a sophomore. Talk about I guess your role. How has it changed? I assume it has changed from your freshman to your sophomore year, and what have you done differently maybe this year, or what have you learned too? So a whole bunch of questions there, but
yeah, I've kind of grown up a little bit more this year compared to last year. I'm still learning the whole team thing because before then I wasn't I was on Ottumwa, but I did my own stuff. Yeah. So I'm a much better team player, I feel like, and it's hard because I get so down on myself instead of everyone else. I'm never mad at them. I'm always mad at myself. Yeah. So
perfectionist. Right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. As far as your individual goals this year, I mean, the year's still left. I mean, you still have a chance to qualify for nationals when you're at single sectionals. But so far this year, have you reached your goals? If not, what might help you in the next few weeks? What are you working on to make sure that you get to where you want to be?
I've reached some of my goals. Obviously, there's lots of them.
Right.
I wanted to win a tournament, so an all-tournament team, which I did in Kentucky. I got second in Kentucky. And then I wanted to place a little bit higher in the Hoosier, but, I mean, coming back from Saturday to Sunday was good enough.
Yeah, definitely.
And then making it to nationals is obviously, the biggest goal. So.
Right. Do you have, per se, a pin average goal or anything like that? Do you make it that specific, or is it kind of a little more?
I mean, typically 200 is a good number to go by.
Obviously.
So if I average 2, then I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, which especially on the women's side, a lot of the you're in that 200 range, you're probably in the top 10 almost every
It's
tournament.
like 190 to 200.
Yeah, for sure. As you're moving forward here, the last sectionals and then hopefully nationals, what are you working on right now? To get yourself over that hump, to make sure that you reach your goal.
I know that everyone is going to be practicing keeping their elbows in, which to some people it might not make sense, but to bowlers it would make sense.
Sure.
They have a tendency to get around the ball, which causes a different reaction
right.
than if you keep your elbow in.
Yeah, don't get quite the same.
So that's what we're going to be practicing for the next few weeks.
Yeah, really lock it in place, right? All that muscle memory, for sure. All right, well, obviously, you guys are, I shouldn't say obviously because I haven't mentioned that yet, but Bailey and the ladies and the men will be in Dallas, Texas on March 9th for singles sectionals, and then team sectionals will be on the 10th and 11th, and that's consists of 64, that's a lot, 64 total Baker games. I think normally you guys play 15, 20, or something like that.
It's typically 16, so it's 4 on a on a pair, and then we switch pair.
Yeah. But normal tournaments, you guys are looking at
it's
15 to 20 range or something. Yeah, whatever. So anyhow, best of luck as you're moving forward.
Thank you.
I know your goal is to make nationals as both teams, and you guys have put yourselves in position to definitely do so if you get hot on the right day for sure. So anyhow, we are going to hit the Statesmen 16, the real reason why we got you up from your nap. So, all right, Bailey Palmer, what is your nickname?
They started calling me Bales
Okay.
last year, and it just kind of stuck. So everyone calls me that. I never had one before.
Really? I was gonna say Bales. That sounds like one that should have rolled through all of your life, but it's all right, very cool. Obviously, just coming up, 63, half hour away. Why'd you choose William Penn? I mean, obviously, you would have had a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, it was close to home, and I like the small campus. Definitely, I like the small classes. So. Right,
and as a biology major, I guess this isn't on here. I'm adding something to our Statesman 16, make it 17, I guess. With that biology major that you have, what are the future plans? I mean, I know you're only a sophomore, maybe you haven't thought that far ahead, but what are you thinking?
I'm thinking physical therapy, but I'm also considering getting another one, so I'm going to add a degree, so I'll get 2. Right. I'm thinking sports management, because I might want to coach, but I haven't completely decided yet.
Definitely. Well, at the very least, you could just get your coaching certificate, coaching authorization, I guess. All right. What's your favorite thing about this women's bowling program here at William Penn?
How we can come together during tournaments. I mean, we all have problems of our own, so we kind of let them go, and we can focus on bowling. Yeah,
lock in as a team, right? Awesome. All right. Favorite restaurant, either here or just down in Thelma. I know there's a lot of yummy places in Thelma for sure.
My favorite restaurant is Tequila Grill in Thelma. It's a Mexican restaurant.
Up on the north side of town? I'm trying to think where that one's at.
Downtown.
Okay, downtown. Yeah. Totally wrong. I don't know which one I was thinking of, but never been there. Okay, so downtown in Thelma, Tequila Grill.
Yeah, you should try it.
Okay, I will, for sure. All right, if you were not bowling, what other sport would you like to play?
I played golf in high school, so I probably would be playing golf.
Definitely. Well, you guys have a really crazy long season, so it's kind of weird, but you could probably fit it in here if you wanted to.
It would be difficult to do both.
Yeah, it would. All right, what some advice did you give to a junior high or high school athlete wanting to compete at the college level?
Learn their time management skills.
Right.
It's a big thing, because I'm always constantly either in class, bowling practice. I've been working, so I'm trying to get a couple hours every week.
Right.
And then homework, it just involves everything.
Yeah.
It just takes up so much time.
Fully encompassed.
Yeah.
All right, so I can ask this question since you kind of alluded to it, but what do you do in your spare time then? Because you're that busy, obviously.
Yeah. I have a tendency to nap a lot. Sometimes I'll go golf if it's nice out. I still try and do that every once in a while. It's a lot more enjoyable.
Yeah, definitely. But napping's very enjoyable too. So.
Napping, working, practicing putting extra time in.
Yeah, definitely. Very cool. All right, where's one place you'd most like to visit?
Well, I mean, I want to go to every state if possible before I die. So.
It's totally doable, by the way. I haven't done it. My wife has, but so it's
Yeah,
totally doable.
That's what I want to do. I want to go to every state. It's not really where I want to go.
One place.
Yeah, it's not one place.
Just you want to
a
see
big
it.
place.
You want to see it all, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, two-part question. If you were stranded on a deserted island, who would you bring, and what one item would you bring?
It's kind of a hard question.
It is tough because you're probably going to kick somebody off if you don't say their
yeah,
name. So.
I'd probably say my dad.
Okay.
He's pretty level-headed, so he would keep me calm.
Right. And then one item.
One item. I don't know.
Would you want to be practical or just go like crazy and be like, I have to?
Probably
your
a puppy.
phone, like,
Let's just do
okay,
puppy.
a puppy, sure. Hey,
Yeah.
There you go.
They'd keep me busy.
Right. So you'd have your level-headed dad and this crazy dog.
Yep.
Okay. There you go.
Makes sense.
Yep. All right. What has been your biggest challenge thus far? Anything. However you want to answer that.
Probably the time management, like I was saying, just because in high school I didn't really do a lot of homework. I kind of pushed it to the side, so
you're probably able to just.
It
get
wasn't
by, right?
difficult. So
Right.
coming here is a lot different. So.
Yeah. All right. If you could go back in time, what year or what time period would you like to travel to?
Maybe like early 2000s. I don't know.
So when you were just a little one?
Yeah.
You can see how crazy
like
you
the
were.
Music.
Yeah, there you go.
Still listen to some of that.
Yes, for sure. All right, two-part question. How would you describe yourself and how would friends describe you?
They would probably, they and myself would probably describe myself as dedicated, because I always try and put the bowling aspect first in comparison to everything else. I try and let everything go and just bowl as well as I can.
Definitely. Sorry, I was counting all of your questions. Maybe you answered both of them while I was. Did you answer all your friends?
It was a little bit of both.
Okay, all right. Sorry, I was making sure. But we talked beforehand. She's like, I think I counted more than 16, and I'm actually counting. I think you got to like 19. So
yeah,
I'm trying. We're just gonna go through all of them. So it'll be the Statesmen 19 today.
Okay.
That's okay. She's overzealous and
I didn't even
overachiever.
count.
No, that's all right. All right. What's the most played? I know we kind of talked this off camera, so you don't feel like you have a good answer, but I think you do. What's the most played song or artist, or what are you listening to now?
I listen to a lot of different things. Definitely like pop music is more what I go to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you listen to anything, pre-competition? Anything to pump you up, or you listen to motivational?
I have my own little playlist that I listen to, so.
Gotcha. All right. Okay, three-part question. What's your favorite time of day, favorite day of the week, and favorite month or time of the year?
Time of day?
Yes.
Night. I like the night.
There you go. Then you can sleep, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then
okay, favorite day of the week?
Friday. I'm sure that's most people's answer.
Yes. Friday or Saturday tends to be pretty popular. End of the week, and you're kind of getting into competition time, all that. And then month or time of year?
I like fall best. Yeah. I like the changing of the leaves and.
Yes, very much.
The weather tends to get a little bit cooler.
Right, definitely. All right, if you could learn to do anything you can't currently do, what would it be? Sorry.
I don't really have much for that one.
Okay, there you go. We'll skip that one. That's fine. That's a tough one anyhow. All right, who in your life has been the most influential?
I'd say either my dad or my previous coaches from Ottumwa, Doug and Tom.
Okay.
They were very. Tom pushed me a lot to do things that I didn't want to do, but I thank him for the end. So
definitely bettered you in the end, right? Okay. Do you have any pets?
I have a dog at home with my parents. His name's Dasher. He's 6.
Cool. What kind of dog is Dasher?
He's an Australian Shepherd.
Okay. Cool.
He recently got diabetes, so we've been struggling. Sorry.
We were having a heck of a time hitting this thing today, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's diabetes, so they've been struggling to get him all figured out, I guess.
Get him all sorted out. Now only 6 years old, so he's got a lot of life left, so we get that sorted out, sure. All right, two-part question. What's one activity that absolutely terrifies you, and how much money would it take for you to actually do it?
I mean, it's not really an activity. I mean, I don't like bugs.
Okay.
So like
maybe
maybe touching a bug. Or
yeah, touching a bug. Let's go
I don't like killing bugs.
Go to the extent of fear factor.
Yeah, I know.
Where you just get covered in bugs.
I just won't. I won't. It won't.
No money, right?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Last but not least, if money were no object and you couldn't be a professional bowler, what job would you love to have? What would your dream job be?
Kind of like an athletic trainer for like a professional football team or something. I really enjoy watching football, and I actually kind of understand it. So.
Right, and then be right there on the sidelines and helpful. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, free games.
Yeah, right. For sure. Alrighty, well, Bailey Palmer, appreciate you coming in for a little bit. You have a few weeks off here, a little over 2 weeks, and then you guys are headed down to Dallas. So best of luck in the sectionals, and hopefully we're talking about nationals in a couple weeks. And
I hope so.
And keep it rolling. So, all right, thanks.
There
you go. Thank you. Appreciate it.